There's a financial story developing across Canada that deserves far more attention: the growing reliance on second mortgages. A second mortgage can be a legitimate financial tool. For some homeowners, it can provide access to equity for a business, renovation, investment, debt consolidation, or an unexpected financial need. But when more homeowners start using second mortgages simply to keep up with their existing financial obligations, it becomes a warning signal. And that is the part Canadians need to pay attention to. For years, homeowners benefited from rising property values and relatively inexpensive borrowing. But today, many families are dealing with a different reality: higher living costs, expensive consumer debt, larger mortgage payments, and significant renewal increases compared with the ultra-low rate era. That creates a dangerous combination. Now, you may own $1 million home, but if your monthly cash flow is under pressure, that equity doesn't automatically pay your bills. This is where a second mortgage can become both a solution and a symptom. The second mortgage boom is not simply a story about Canadians borrowing more. It is a warning about where the household finances may be heading. Your home equity can be a powerful financial resource, but using it without a clear strategy can turn today's relief into tomorrow's burden. Before taking on additional debt, understand the numbers, the true cost, and most importantly, the exit strategy. At Leading Edge Mortgage Experts, we believe a mortgage should be a financial strategy, not just a transaction. If you are considering a second mortgage or facing financial pressure, talk to our experienced mortgage professionals and let's find a solution that protects both your home and your financial future. Friends, I am Rajeev Talwar, in the business of mortgage brokering for over 2 decades. Welcome to all the new people here, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Don't guess your way through the biggest financial decision of your life. Subscribe, friends. Stay informed, stay protected. There are 2 promotions going on just for subscribing. The details are running constantly on the screen below the video and are also published on our website. At 2,000 subscribers, we draw a winner and they get $250 Costco gift card, and at 10,000 subscribers, the winner gets $2,000 cash that could go towards your mortgage payment or rental payment. Please subscribe and participate in the draw, friends. Coming back to the topic. Now, the solution is access to capital. The symptom is the fact that homeowners may be increasingly turning to their home equity because their income isn't keeping pace with their financial obligations. And here's the bigger issue: borrowing against your home doesn't eliminate debt, it moves the pressure somewhere else. A second mortgage may provide breathing room today, but it also comes with additional interest costs, payments, and risks. If the underlying cash flow problem isn't addressed, homeowners can find themselves borrowing again a year or 2 later. Now, this is why Canadians shouldn't simply ask, "Can I qualify for a second mortgage?" Here's the uncomfortable truth. A second mortgage is increasingly becoming less about opportunity and more about survival. When homeowners who appear wealthy on paper, sometimes sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in home equity, are borrowing against that equity to manage rising expenses, consolidate debt, cover business shortfalls, or simply make it through a difficult financial period. We have to ask a bigger question. What is happening to household cash flow in Canada? Home equity can create a financial safety net, but it can also create a dangerous illusion of wealth. The house may be worth more, but if monthly income is becoming consumed by mortgage payments, credit cards, HELOCs, car loans, and higher everyday expenses, homeowners can become asset rich but cash flow poor. That is the real story behind the second mortgage boom, and it deserves our attention. Now, the better question I think to ask is, why do I need one? And will this actually improve my financial position? Now, Canada doesn't have a second mortgage problem simply because people are using second mortgages. The bigger concern is what increased demand for them may be telling us about household finances. Now, when homeowners begin using the equity in their homes to manage debt, survive cash flow shortages, or bridge financial gaps, it's a signal that financial stress is moving deeper into the household balance sheet. The next few years will require Canadians to think differently about debt. The real danger isn't taking a second mortgage, it's taking one without understanding why you need it and where it leads. Canadians have worked hard to build equity in their homes, and that equity should be used strategically, not as a temporary bandage for a permanent cash flow problem. Before you borrow another dollar against your home, stop and ask, will this move me forward or simply postpone the problem? Because the goal isn't to borrow more, the goal is to become financially stronger. If you are considering a second mortgage, come talk to us at Leading Edge Mortgage Experts. Friends, our experienced mortgage professionals can help you explore your options and structure the financing around your financial goals, not just for your immediate need for cash. And friends, thanks for watching this video in full. Send it to anyone you know who needs it, and talk soon. Bye for now.